friends. It's Mr. Martinez. I'm here for day 2 of our subject and predicate practice. Today, we're going to be able to identify complete and incomplete sentences by knowing whether our subject or our predicate is missing. So today, we're going to be able to identify simple sentences by identifying whether the sentence is a complete sentence or an incomplete sentence, which is also called a fragment. So let's talk about what a fragment is. So remember that complete sentences have a subject and a predicate. And a subject is always going to be our noun. So our person, place, thing, idea, or animal. And our predicate is going to have our verb, whether that action verb or our to be verb in the sentence. Now, when one of those is missing, it's called a fragment. So a fragment is either missing the subject or the predicate. So here is some examples. So this is an example of a missing subject. So the sentence says, shopping for a car. But who is shopping for the car? I don't know because the subject is missing. So it is a fragment. So to make it a complete sentence, I would need to add a subject, a noun. That could be, my dad was shopping for a car. This sentence is missing a predicate. So a lawn service. That is not a complete sentence because what is the lawn service doing? So a lawn service came to trim our bushes. That is a complete sentence because I have the subject and now it tells me what the lawn service is doing. It trimmed the bushes. So today we're going to identify the subject and the predicate and then see if our sentence is complete. So I want to show you how I identify the subject. We want to locate the noun, and everything before the noun is considered the subject. So here are some examples. It says, identifying the subject. My sister took my puppy to the vet. Well, where is the first noun that I see? I see that the noun is sister. So everything before that is going to be considered my subject. That's going to be my sister. The second sentence says, the air in the classroom smelled fresh. So what is my noun? My noun is classroom. So everything before that would be considered my subject. The brown horse ran around the track. So what is my subject? It is horse. And so everything before that, the brown horse ran around the track. So that's how I identify the subject. Now I'm going to identify the predicate. So identifying the predicate. I already have my subject here. I'm going to look for my verb, and everything after that is considered the predicate. And I'm going to put a blue box around the predicate. Okay? So it says my verb here would be took. So everything after that is going to be considered the predicate. The air in the classroom smelled fresh. What is my verb here? It's smelled. So everything after that is going to be considered my predicate. The brown horse ran around the track. What is my verb here? It is ran. So everything after that is going to be considered my predicate. So now I've got to think about when a sentence is complete or when it is a fragment. So ask yourself, is there a noun? Is the noun missing? Is there a who? Or is the verb missing? Is the noun doing something? Okay. So what is missing? Go to the movies. What is missing? My noun or my verb? It is my noun. So is this a complete sentence or a fragment? It would be considered a fragment because the subject is missing. Who is going to the movies, right? So let's see if we can identify whether these are complete sentences or fragments. So here's the first one, an excellent swimmer. Well, who is an excellent swimmer? So it's a fragment because I'm missing the subject. I'm missing the noun. Who is an excellent swimmer? He is teaching me how to swim. Do I have a noun and do I have a verb? He is. So this is a complete sentence. I have a subject and I have a predicate, right? I have a noun and I have a verb. Jumped off the diving board. Is this a complete sentence or a fragment? I think that this is a fragment because Who is jumping off the diving board? I'm missing my subject. I'm missing a noun. I don't know who is jumping off the diving board. Gina and Jane. Well, is this a complete sentence or a fragment? I think that this is a fragment because it's missing the predicate. What are Gina and Jane doing? I don't know. So you are going to practice today identifying whether a sentence is complete or it's a fragment. If it is a fragment, you have to tell me what is missing. Is it the noun or is it the verb? So let me show you what that's going to look like. So here's the first one where it says, kicked the ball over the fence. Is this a complete sentence or a fragment? What do you think? You're going to click one of these, and then if it's a fragment, you're going to tell me what is missing. Is it the subject? Is it the noun? Or is it the predicate, the verb? Okay, kicked the ball over the fence. Well, is that a complete sentence? No, it is a fragment. Who is kicking the ball over the fence? It is, I'm missing the who, right? So if it's a fragment, you have to identify and tell me what's missing, the subject or the predicate. If it's a complete sentence, then you don't have to tell me what's missing, only if it's a fragment. If you have any questions, please let me know. I can't wait to see your wonderful work. Good luck, and I'll see you in tomorrow's writing lesson.